All right, we're rolling. Okay, let's go. Welcome back. As you all know by now, my name is Gene DeForrest. I am the Mary Stuart Masterson Professor of Law at the Drake University Law School in Des Moines, Iowa. My friends, congratulations. We made it to the end. We can see the light. I know that for many of you, I've spoken to many of you on the phone every night over the last few months. It's been a tough process. It's been an arduous process. I have students tell me all the time. They say, Gene, this is so tough. They say, Gene, man, you're killing me. You're killing me here, Gene. I just look at them and I say, good. I say, good, because the old you, the weak you, deserved to die. It's tough, but it's true. My friends, it is not now, nor has it ever been, my goal to torture you, but to make you understand that the bar exam is a battle. It is war. It is literally the same as war. Listen to me when I tell you this. Look me in my eyes when I tell you this. As a graduate of the 10-week DeForrest Method Bootcamp, you are singularly prepared to meet this exam in the trenches, in single combat, slit its throat, and feel its hot, juicy blood running down your forearm. Think about it, folks. The DeForrest Method is the nation's first and only home video cassette bar exam training regimen. You are on the bleeding edge of a revolution in how we study and how we prepare ourselves for this exam. You are the $6 million man. We have the technology. We can rebuild you. We did. You're going to pass. You are the Terminator. And when you sit down in that bar exam, you're going to look at it. You're going to say, ha. You're going to say, hasta la vista, baby. And you are going to pass. Now, you didn't get here by sitting in the library for hours, touching dinks with your friends, grab-assing over some books. Those days are over. The future is here, and it's 3 letters long, my friend. VHS-YOU. VHS-YOU. You, your tapes, that's all you need. That's all there is. You're ready. You are a pioneer. You are a bar exam killing machine. My goal in this video, this final video, is to give you a few tips for navigating the last 12 to 18 hours before the bar exam. And believe me, I'm the guy you want to hear from about this. I have taken over 100 bar exams, and let me tell you, the first one's the toughest. The first one is the toughest. So let's get started. My plan is simple. 7 steps. It's called success. Live it, know it, you'll pass, you'll love it. SUCCESS. Let's go through them one at a time. That first S in success, sleep. My friends, if your plan is to study all night and to wake up on 2 or 3 hours of sleep, roll out of bed, slam back some coffee, and go take this test, let me tell you something. You are wasting your time. You're wasting my time. You are wasting your grader's time, because what you turn in will be abject trash. Abject garbage, I promise you. You need 8 hours of sleep the night before the bar exam, or you will not pass. I promise you. And I understand, look, easier said than done, bud. My whole life is riding on this test. I get it. I get it. So a lot of people need some help with this step. So I remind them about their pillow. What's that? Yes, their pillow. PILLOW. The DeForrest Method proven solution for sleep the night before the bar exam. P, put that head on that pillow. You need that. I, close those eyes. Close those eyes. You are not sleeping with open eyes, I promise you. L, let go of your worries. How can you sleep if you're worried? Second L, lucid dream. My friends, if you take one thing away from this section of the video, take this. If you cannot lucid dream, you will not pass the bar exam. Let me tell you a secret. While physical you is sleeping, recharging your batteries, lucid dream you can be studying in your dream world. Why? Why are you wasting 8 hours a day by not lucid dreaming? Do it. Do it, my friends. O, open your eyes. Time to get up. W, wake, refreshed, works every time. Success is dependent on that first S, sleep. Let's move on to the U in success. It's understand the law. This is so important. I see kids all the time coming to me, 25 years old, hotshot kid, straight out of school. They think they can pass the bar exam without knowing any law. I said, what are you doing? What are you doing? Who do you think you are? My God, if you have not done so, here is my suggestion for the night before. You need to call your state's toll-free hotline to find out what subjects they test on. If you don't know what could be on the test, how are you ever going to get a handle on it? Come on. Also, if you haven't done so, this is a great time to start making flashcards. Actually, scratch that. Let's move to the first C, Critical Pass. Critical Pass, my friends, you need to buy these. You need to buy the Critical Pardon me. You need to buy the Critical Pass flashcards right now, or you will fail. Send me $400 in cash. Do not send me a check, and I will send you these flashcards. I will personally drive them to your house for you, and you will pass for sure. I promise you that. The second C, so important. First thing in the morning, when you get up, take a cold shower. Take a cold shower. It does three things. One, it gets the blood flowing. Two, it opens up that eye of the tiger. You know the song, Survivor, great song, Rocky II. Rising up, back on the streets. That song, great. Open that eye, you're gonna need it. Third thing, this is fellas only, so ladies, if you wanna plug up those ears, this might be a little much for you. It shrinks up your ding-dong, and that's so crucial. It's so crucial to shrink up that ding-dong the morning of the exam, because let me tell you something. I've taken the bar exam 107 times, and 107 times out of 107, there has been a hot chick administering the exam. And look, if you're gonna walk in there and you're gonna pop a stiffy, you're not gonna pass, I promise you. Let me tell you something. If, in the bar exam, if you are thinking about ass, you will not pass. I promise you that. That is the DeForrest method. Know it. Take a cold shower. So, that brings us to the E in success. And you know what? You probably heard it 1,000 times. Breakfast, what is it? Most important meal of the day, right? Yeah, that's right. I'm telling you the same thing here now. I get people coming up to me before the exam all the time. They say, Gene, what should I eat? What should I eat before the exam? I tell them, you need to consider toast. And I say, Gene, that's disgusting. Toast. What? It's bland. It's dry. You want me to eat a piece of bread for breakfast? I said, no, dummy. I didn't say toast. I said toast. T-O-A-S-T. Here it is. 1, T. Toaster strudel. Mwah. Delicious. O, orange juice. Tasty morning beverage. Love it. Need it. Gets me going. A is apple juice. Look. I am a 2-juice guy. That is who I am. That is who Gene is. I need 2 juices to get my juices flowing through my body every morning. Your mileage may vary, but I highly recommend that you have not only OJ, but AJ as well. S stands for some grapes. Good to have around. And then T. The last T in toast, my friends, crucial. Crucial to your success. It is T, another toaster strudel. My friends, if you eat only 1 toaster strudel the morning of the bar exam, you will not pass. I promise you. Because you will be sitting in that morning session, and the only thing on your mind will be, God damn it, that toaster strudel was delicious. And I am a sucker for not eating another one, because now all I can think about is how I should have had that second toaster strudel. That is T-O-A-S-T, toast. My tip for having a great breakfast morning of the bar exam. Let's move to the final 2 portions of success, the S and the second S. The first S is strap in and drive to that exam. My friends, your physical presence at the bar exam is so important. I cannot stress this to you enough. If you do not show up, you will not pass. 100% of people who do not appear at the bar exam do not pass. Don't be a statistic, my friends. Be a star. Drive to the exam. If you forget how to drive, and I've seen it dozens of times, you wake up the morning of the bar exam, your head is so full of law. You have no idea how to drive. You don't even know, you barely know what a car is. But you say, car, that jogs something. Gene told me about this. That's right. C-A-R, how to remember to drive to the exam. C, climb into the driver's seat. Crucial. You cannot do anything in a car if you're not in the driver's seat. A, accelerate toward the testing site. This is so important. If you do not accelerate, you will not have enough speed to get you to the testing site. And if you're not there, I've told you, you won't pass. R, this is a great tip, something I tell everybody. Don't tell your friends if they don't take this course, you'll lose your advantage. Reverse into your parking spot when you get there. At the end of the day, I've seen it 1,000 times. I've personally done it 107 times. You're going to get to the end of the day. You're going to be tired. You're going to be groggy. You're going to be saying, God, I want to get out of here. I want to go home. And let me tell you, that 10 or 15 seconds you're going to save zipping straight out of that parking spot, you are going to thank me. You're going to thank me. Finally, we've come to the final S in success. You're almost ready. What do? What's the last thing? We've just driven all the way there. You've eaten. You've taken a cold shower. You got that ding-dong all shrunk up. You had a good night's sleep. You understand the law. What else is there to do? My friends, sit down and ace that fucker. That's my method. It works. Do it, and you will succeed. Know it. Live it. You got this. I promise. That is success. S-U-C-C-E-S-S. That's all you need to know. Now, a thing that's happened a lot to me over the years, just to shift gears for a moment, is my students come to me having just taken the exam, and they say, this thing happened to me, and that thing happened to me, and I wasn't totally prepared for that. I didn't know that this was a possibility that this could happen to me. And so I've made a few helpful mnemonic devices for how to navigate some things that might come up in your final push and execution of the bar exam. The first thing, what happens if your pencil breaks? It's tough. That's a tough problem. But I just want you to remember number 2, N-O-T-U. N. Nobody panic. Everything's fine. Don't panic. You got this. O. Own the moment. Know that you're here. Know that you're here to succeed. T. Take a deep breath. Do it with me. Take a deep breath. T. And then the crucial U. Use your spare pencil. Use your spare pencil, my friends. Next, if you have to go pee, happens a lot. Natural. Nature calls. Happens all the time. Remember to clench. C. Cross your legs. L. Let a little bit of pee out. I like the rule of thumb that says a little bit of pee on your pants is better than all of your pee on your pants. Do not forget that. E in clench. This is just for the guys. But get an erection. Get an erection during the test so that you can't pee. A lot of people don't know this. It's a common misconception. But when the penis is engorged, the musculature changes such that the urethra is pinched off from the bladder and only semen may pass through the urethra. Fun fact, didn't know, I was a science teacher too. Take that to the bank. N, take a nap until your urge to go pee is gone. C, contemplate a desert, the driest thing possible. Dry is the opposite of pee. You'll be fine. And H, of course, if you have the mental capacity and willpower, just hold it. Just hold it. You won't die. Moving on. That's clench. Clench. Don't forget it. If you have to pee, clench. Moving on. So, as I've mentioned a few times, I've taken a lot of bar exams. And, there are a lot of things that just come up in my mind that distract me and cause me to miss problems, miss points that I should have. That I think after the exam, Gene, what are you doing? You knew that. You had those points, but you were just thinking about these certain things. And I have identified 7 things that are proven distractions for me that you should never ever think about while you're taking the bar exam. And I remember them by the mnemonic CLEBRAP. CLEBRAP. The first thing, K, is my Kegels. Obviously, your pelvic floor strength is extraordinarily important for men and women. Common misconception, men and women benefit from Kegels. But this is not the time. This is the bar exam. Do it in the car on the way home. Do it in your house. Do it during the lunch break. But you don't need to be worrying about this during the exam. L, learning to laugh at yourself. It's great advice. Everybody should do it, but my friends, save it for another day. This is the bar exam, okay? Take care of business today. Learn to laugh at yourself tomorrow. E, egg salad, major distraction. Don't do it. B, Blackstreet's No Diggity. Great earworm. Just realized that it came out 4 years after this video is supposed to take place. R, rule against perpetuities. A, ass play. Never think about it during the bar exam. Too erotic, too distracting. And P is Proust. Too complex, too beautiful, too literary to be considered during the bar exam. Clever app. Don't think about those 7 things. So, we've come to one of the most important tips that you're going to hear all day. I had a student 2 or 3 years ago come up to me after the exam and he said, Gene, you know, I was going good for the first maybe 2 hours 15, and all of a sudden I just got this feeling. He said, God damn it, if my asshole didn't itch to high heaven. And I said, oh buddy, watch your language, but common problem. Did you remember to wipe? And he said, wipe? Gene, are you crazy? Gene, are you crazy? Did I wipe? What are you talking about? I said, no, dummy. I didn't say wipe. I said wipe. W-I-P-E. If you have an itchy butthole during the exam, remember to wipe. W, wiggle in your seat. I, itch discreetly. P, pick that wedgie, if applicable. And if all else fails, E, just accept your fate and do your best to continue kicking the bar exam's butt. So if you're like me, about 2 hours into the morning session, you're going to feel a little rumble in the old tummy, and you're going to think, man, what am I going to have for lunch today? Okay, now, I take a lot of bar exams in a lot of unfamiliar towns, so I eat out a lot in the middle of the bar exam. It's just what you have to do. I'm in a hotel. I don't have time to pack a lunch, so I like to look for a sandwich shop. But when I'm deciding on where to eat, I like to think with my crotch. C-R-O-T-C-H. Think with your crotch. 1. C. Cold cuts. Love them. Love them. Specifically R. Roast beef. The Cadillac of the cold cuts. Love it. Love it. I'm looking for a roast beef sandwich. O. O stands for open. You need to make sure that the restaurant where you eat lunch on the day of the bar exam is open. T. I want something tangy on my sandwich. I'm thinking Italian dressing. I'm thinking horseradish. I need the tang to wake me up for the second hour. I need it. I need it. C. C. Clams. This one's a little specific. And I'm going to need to tell you guys a story to really hammer this point home. 1977, I am taking the Rhode Island bar exam in Providence, Rhode Island. And this was, way back before the heyday of, in the 1980s, of municipal civic centers where they would administer the bar exam. We were taking this in a high school gym, on the outskirts of town. Nothing around, nothing to eat. I was planning on, I'm planning on finding a good sandwich in the sandwich shop. Nothing. The only thing I see for miles is a little roadside stand with a guy selling fresh, quote, fresh clams. So, I think to myself, fine, it's better than nothing. I need the fuel. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to get some clams. I'm going to eat them. So I go up to the guy and say, hey, guy, give me some clams. I get them. I eat them there in the parking lot on the hood of my car. And I'm like, okay, all right, clams. All right, great, fuel. Go in. Second half of the day. Sitting down, 15, 20 minutes into the afternoon session. I'm talking state exams. This is tough. State essays. Tough stuff. I get a little rumble in my guts. I'm thinking, I don't know about that. I think it might be those clams. And my friends, there is no better way for me to tell you this. I shit my pants in the bar exam. H is Hot Pocket. Crotch. Okay, so you're taking the bar exam, you're moving along, and you come to a question that, it just doesn't seem familiar to you. You're stumped. And I get this question a lot. They say, Gene, what do I do? I'm stumped. What do I do? What do I do? And I say, bud, listen, guess. And they're like, Gene, guess. Terrible advice. Come on, man. I said, no. You are so dumb. You are so goddamn stupid. I did not say guess. I said guess. G-U-E-S-S. G. Gut feelings are good. Use them. U. Use that common sense. You know things. Use it. You know things. E, exclude the wrong answers. Every multiple choice question on the bar exam will have 3, count them, 3 incorrect answers. All you need to do is systematically eliminate those 3 answers, and every time you will be left with 1 correct answer. Before you write that correct answer, S, stroke your chin thoughtfully. And then second S, smell that sweet smell of success, my friend, because you just guessed your way to a point on the bar exam. Finally, we've got a general point that a lot of students ask me about, just, how to get more points on the bar exam. I'm not feeling great about my practice scores. I'd like to get a few more points. I say, remember my arms, M-Y-A-R-M-S. Make your answers right more. And S stands for sale of goods over $500. So, my friends, you have just completed the DeForrest method. Before you go to bed tonight, when you're a ball of nervous energy, do me a favor. Do yourself a favor. Take a minute to remember who you are, why you're here, and all the bullshit you dealt with to get here. To the students I had the pleasure of speaking with personally over the past 10 weeks, I want to wish you the very best of luck over the next few days. To those I didn't get a chance to meet, go fuck yourselves. Look, I've been doing this a long time, and I've been doing it long enough to know that every single one of you has everything you need to pass this exam inside of you already. You know the law, you know what's coming at you, and you can do this. If you need to contact me, my personal home phone number is 309-256-2565. If you need a pep talk, if you need talking off the ledge, call me. Call me. I know what you're feeling. I will help you however I can. My friends, it has truly been a pleasure, and I will leave you with this. Go fuck that shit up.